So I do apologize for my bad drawings and for my bad handwriting, but this is actually relevant to the battle. It may not seem like it, but it is. This is relevant to the battle because I'm drawing my friend named Thao. I named him after a Snorlax, which I'm going to use in this battle. He is Asian, as you can see here when I draw his slanted eyes, and he also wears glasses. I draw his body here, and then it looks like I'm drawing a dress here, but this is actually him crossing his arms. It's not a dress. Then again, it could also look like he's getting ready to bow down. You know how Asians put their hands to get over they bow down? That's racist, but that's fine. I'm Asian too, so I can say that stuff. But yeah, this is Thao. You spell it Thao. It's not Teo. He gets mad when you say that. And he hates everything. So, whenever you hate everything thing happens, if something happens to you and you hate everything, you just do hashtag Thao. That's kind of like an inside joke. And this is what my friend Thao looks like in real life, most likely. And yeah, he's a Snorlax, and he does a lot of work in this battle when he actually usually fails. So let's just see how the battle goes. So I think that's going to be my signature thing in my battle videos now. I'm going to put some random beginning things in it. But hey, what is going on, YouTube? AJayPay bringing you a U match against Golden ThunderCats! Oh! I never watched the show, but my friend did, and I just wanted to do that. That's pretty damn funny, I think. But yeah, it's a UU match. My opponent has a pretty good bulky team, especially that annoying defensive core team with Umbreon and Gligar. That's very annoying and very hard to break through, as you're going to see in this battle. But I do break through it, but not the way I didn't want to break through it, because as you all know, I don't like luck. But I'm going to lead off with Mienshao because I'm thinking he might lead off with Choice Scarf Victini or Gligar. Because either way, I'm faster than both of those because I am Choice Scarf and I am Reckless. And that thing destroys in UU. Let me tell you about it. But not in this match, though. It doesn't really show it. But he leads off with Gligar. I'm just going to go for a U-turn straight off the bat so that way I can get switch initiative. I know he's probably going to set up Brox. So obviously, I'm going to go into one of the originals, one of the OG. 009 Blastoise, not 007. That's gonna be my squirrel name, 007, James Bond. No one steal that, seriously. But gonna go for a Scald, predicting the Miss Maggie is coming in to spin block my stuff away. I do get a burn, which is great, so if he decides to set up with a nasty plot or a calm mind, things won't be as bad. It won't be as big of a dent as it would be if it does create a dent. But it's actually a Choice Scarf tricking set, which is actually kind of getting popular now. I've seen 6-foot hacks run it a lot, so I'm assuming it's because of him. Not entirely too sure. But I do roar him out to the Umbreon, and I'm locked into Roar, and there's no point in me staying in and roaring all day because I don't have Stealth Rocks up just yet. So I go in my Steelix predicting the Toxic. I do predict that correctly. Excuse me, sorry about that, guys. Gonna go for the Stealth Rocks on the switch because I know Blastoise is gonna come in, but that's completely fine. The one thing I definitely do love about Steelix is if your opponent does have Rocks up, you can still switch it in on the switch in, and it will still gain its 30 back by leftovers because it does resist those Rocks technically. It only takes half the damage. But I know he's going to spin him away, so I decided to go for a Roar. And right here, I roar him out to Nidoqueen, and I had decided either to set up my Stealth Rocks or just get as much damage as I can on the Nidoqueen. But I do decide to just set up to get as much damage as I can on this Nidoqueen because I don't really have much taking a hit on the team against Nidoqueen. Nidoqueen is always such a problem to me for some reason. I don't understand why, but Nidoqueen is such a good Pokemon apparently. But I do get a lot of damage on him. That's what I also love about Steelix. It's very good defensively, physically defensively, and it can also hit back. And it's hella slow, so its Gyro Ball is hella powered up. But I do switch to Yanmega predicting a Earth Power again, but she switches up moves, goes for Ice Beam, knocks me out. I make such a stupid play. I literally facepalmed here. Because now that my Yanmega's dead, Umbreon is going to be a big pain in my ass. Oh my god, that really annoyed me. I'm just so used to the people in Showdown that play obvious and just keep on going for the same move. I thought this person would do it, but unfortunately they don't. But I go for a Body Slam because I know this thing probably may want to hit me with a Focus Blast, but I know it can live one. But now that I have it at such a low amount, Thao can do something that I didn't know he was good at till now. I go for the Pursuit because I know for a fact he probably wants to save this thing as Death Powder, and I knock out the Nidoqueen. So I found out what Thao can do well on, which is Pursuit Trap, because he hates everything. He hates the world, and he won't let the world escape his hate. So Tao's going to switch out though because he doesn't want to get burned and have his attack cut. So, gonna go back into my own Blastoise just to take the predicted Scald actually Rapid Spin. I think I predicted Rapid Spin. And I was hoping he might go for Toxic to try to Toxic Snorlax since it's in and he wants it badly Toxic rather than regularly Toxic. So I'm obviously going to go for the Rapid Spin as he switches in Umbreon. And it's obvious and apparent that I am going to switch out. So she's going to make the good play here and foul play on my Mienshao. It does a hell of a lot of damage because Mienshao is frail and has a really high base attack. But since my U-turn is super effective against the Umbreon, I might as well go for it because she probably might even just switch into Gligar, which she does. So either way, I'm going to get Switch Initiative or a lot of damage out on something. And I'm going to go into my Sub-Calm Money Raikou. This thing is such a beast in this tier. This thing is too much of a big threat. Great Pokemon to use in the tier. Very overpowered. That's why I don't like using it that much. But I decided to try it out this time because I've barely tried it out before. But I know for a fact that a Sub-Calm Money Raikou unfortunately cannot win a war against an Umbreon if the war has begun when you haven't even Calm Mind once. So I know for a fact I'm going to lose this, but I want to take Umbreon down to the point where it has to wish so I can get a free switch into something while it wishes, as he does break my sub. But yeah, that's the current plan right now. I'm at +1 special attack. I am at because of 1 Calm Mind. I go for the T-Bolt. It does a hell of a lot because I get a crit. And this crit is definitely going to matter because if I had not gotten that crit, like I said, he would have definitely been able to stall me out with Wishes and Protects and Foul Plays. But yeah, this definitely helps me out because now that annoying core wall of Umbreon and Gligar is completely broken. So now Mienshao can come in as easily now. Well, a bit more easily. But Raikou could definitely come in easier. Also my special attackers as well. As Victini is going to come in, I'm pretty sure the Sting's Choice Scarf, considering most of them are nowadays. So, gonna go into Unforgiven, the Steelix, and unfortunately, this Steelix is gonna die, and this Victini, I guess, will be forgiven. I don't really know why I named it Unforgiven. I thought it sounded like a pretty cool name. I don't know. Maybe that sounds emo. Not too sure. Whatever. It doesn't really matter to me. But now, what I could do is go out to Thao, because his defense isn't down. I can Pursuit Trap this thing. Thao hates Victini's. He's gonna show Victini this hate, not let it escape. Hit it with a hateful Pursuit. But this Victini is actually barely gonna live, despite the fact that Thao is offensive. And the Victini was down 1 defense due to the V-Create. So, Thao, you kind of failed just there, but you actually do a lot of work in this match. So, I'm proud of you, buddy. This is probably the other match that you do work in. The other match that you do work in will be down in the description below, because that match was a pretty damn good comeback by Thao. But I obviously just go into Blastoise just to take the hit from Gligar, because Gligar can't really do much to me at this point. Nothing on his team really wants to get burned. If Miss Magius switches back in, it's probably going to most likely die due to its burn. And I do get a burn on this Gligar, which is great, especially since this Gligar is going to be roosting up a lot of damage. It could possibly stall if it really wanted to. Well, not really, though, because he doesn't have the Umbreon to protect him anymore. But it goes into Victini. I just kind of stay in here just to die. I was hoping Victini would stay in and actually do something other than U-turn. But unfortunately, Victini actually does U-turn. So I'm still going to get a free switch in either way. And I'm going to get a free switch right into my Raikou, which is technically a Thundercat. And it's going to go for a Thunder Bolt! Oh! Oh my god, that's hella funny to me. You shouldn't really laugh at your own jokes, but I do anyways. But surprisingly enough, Blastoise does go for a Roar rather than a Scald. But that's completely fine with me, I guess. But this Blastoise is on its last legs. I do kind of wish I do have my Rocks up, because some of these pokes would definitely be dead right now, like that Victini, for example. Because the next time the Victini would have switched in, Victini would be dead if I had Rocks, but I don't. So, but it doesn't really matter too much. That's kind of irrelevant. But I'm gonna go back into Thundercat, Raikou. I'm gonna take the Scald. He doesn't get a burn. Basically, this guy got really unlucky in this game. Is not getting a lot of hacks. So, yeah, I'm getting actually a lot of hacks, which is very surprising because this actually really happens to me. But I am gonna go for a second Thunderbolt. Oh, Thunderbolt and knock it out. I forgot to do the Thunder part there. Sorry. Well, doesn't matter. Anyways, I do knock out the Blastoise, as now he's probably going to go... Yeah, he does go into Victini. I know it outspeeds again, but I can just easily go to Thao. Thao can take those V-Crates for days, because Thao hates fire. He hates fire. He hates heat. He likes to be cold. He's going to take this V-Crate easily. That's why he likes to be fat sometimes, because he can take the heat easily. But right now, I don't think he's being fat. But either way, Thao has this thing Pursuit trapped again. Thao is going to show his hateful hate to this world and go for a Pursuit, but this Victini decides to stay in against the hate. He tries to stay in against the hate, but this Victini fails, and Thao is just gonna hate for days. and just kill it off with a hateful pursuit any moment now in time, which he actually is going to. So down goes the Victini. At this point, I believe he only has 2 Pokemon left with the Gligar and the Mismagius. I kind of wish I did have Thao to Pursuit Trap the Mismagius, but spoilers, Thao does not Pursuit Trap Mismagius in this game, which is kind of one other reason why I was keeping Thao alive. So I go for a Body Slam. It doesn't do that much. I was wanted to see what Gligar would actually do, but he's just roosting, so I thought he'd roost here. But he actually U-turns out to Mismagius, and this is where my hidden power comes into play. While I did change the IVs back to 31-31, I have hidden power Dark now, which I can actually use against Mismagius, but unfortunately it doesn't kill. He's gonna burn me, but it doesn't really matter at this point because I don't really need Mienshao, because all he has left is gonna be the Gligar, because I'm gonna be able to kill this thing off with a hidden power Dark. Who would have thought a Mienshao would have hidden power Dark? I mean, wow, that's really useless to have it, but it's just a mistake that I actually have it, because this is supposed to be Aerial Ace, not Hidden Power Dark. But either way, I do knock out the Mismagius. He only has 1 poke left. It's gonna be a bit stally here because I want him to kill me off so I can get a free switch into Raikou and just kill it off with a Hidden Power Ice. But the thing is, he's actually not killing me off. He just keeps on going for Rooses, so I gotta wait for my burn to kill me off. So in hindsight, the Will-O-Wisp actually does help me a lot because he could have possibly predicted me to switch Raikou in at some point in time, and then my Raikou would be dead, and then I wouldn't really have much to take this Gligar out. But I do hit him with the Hidden Power Ice and knock him out. It's going to be a 4-0 victory or a 3-0. I forgot which one. But the key play of the battle is definitely the crit on the Umbreon, because if I hadn't done that, then I wouldn't have broken this wall up between Gligar and Umbreon. And things would be definitely harder for me. And honestly, in my honest opinion, I wish I didn't get that crit. Because if I didn't get that crit, I'm pretty sure this match would have been way better. I could have even possibly lost. But regardless, I still thought it was a very good game. Probably the only reason why I updated is because of Thao. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that one. I do have 2 other battles. These 2 other battles are definitely better than this one in terms of like how close it was. But yeah, so just look forward to that, especially Friday's video. It's gonna be great. I'm probably gonna upload a trailer of Friday's video on Tuesday. That kind of probably gave up the spoiler of what the battle is. But that about does it for me, guys. So like if you like, comment if you like, and subscribe if you like. And I'll see you fools later.